Good morning, motor cars. Today is Monday, August 19th. First off, happy birthday to Linda Jasinski over in the Honda Service Department. Happy birthday, Linda. Today in history, in 1913, the first pickle was invented by Jimmy Pickle in Idaho. In 1847, the very first pizza was invented in Lodi, Italy. And what most of you may not know is the first pizza did not have sauce. And in 1912, the first train went from the Atlantic to the Pacific backwards. Today we're going to talk about brand. What is our brand? If you went up to a complete stranger and asked them what Motorcar's brand is, what would they tell you? Do you think it might be automotive or possibly taking care of customers? Well, both of these are correct, but actually what that customer may not realize is they are our brand. So as many customers' impressions we have of our dealership is our brand. So if that customer has a good impression, then obviously we'd have a good brand. If they had a bad impression of the store, we'd have a bad brand. So think on any given day how many times you come in contact with customers and how many times that you may give them that impression of a good or bad brand. Let's say that you put a customer on hold for over a minute. They may not like that, and then they have a bad brand for us, or bad brand impression. Let's say that you transfer a customer from one person to the next, and at the end of the day, they don't feel like they got their problem resolved or their question answered. They're going to have a bad impression, therefore we have a bad brand. Let's say a repeat customer walks into our service department and says, man, I've been doing business with this company for years and they still don't ever know my name, or I feel like I'm a stranger here. Think of the reverse effect as well, though. Customer leaves a message with us at another dealership about making a service appointment or purchasing a car from us. We get back to them within less than 15 minutes, while the other dealership takes over 24 hours. Now, we have the good brand impression, and they have the low brand impression. Let's say a customer comes in, and a service valet greets him by name. The advisor comes out to the car, greets him by name as well. The advisor then calls the salesperson and says that Mrs. Smith is here for a service appointment. Salesperson goes to service, meets the customer, greets them also by name, sits down with them, gets them their cup of coffee, gets them a cookie. This customer is going to feel extremely important, and therefore they're going to have a great impression of the store, giving us a good brand. Let's say a customer purchased a car from another dealership, and our salesperson continued to send that customer a birthday card every year while the other dealership did nothing. Now all of a sudden we have the good brand impression, and that customer hopefully will come see us for their next car and their service business. Let's say a manager or another coworker greets a customer, whether it be in the showroom or the service lounge, and just thanks them for our business, thanks them for their business. That customer would then have a good brand impression. Now our brand in the customer's eyes is better than the competition. So at the end of the day, think of all the times you talk to customers, and don't think of it as just a quick interaction. Think of it as you're building Motorcar's brand every time you come in contact with a customer. And think of all the times you do this on a daily basis and whether you're leaving a good brand impression or not. So at the end of the day, this is why my father chose to do these Word of the Day videos, is so he can communicate these messages to all of our employees and make sure that they are continually looking at the customer as the most important thing for our business. Remember, the customer is the one that signs our checks, not my father. Without our customers, none of us have a paycheck. So today, please go out, make sure you're giving all of our customers that great impression so that our brand can continue to grow in the community, and make sure that when people think of the name Motorcars, they think of great things. Thank you very much. Hope everybody has a great day. See you in the morning.